What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv, and tonight I'll go on my AEW Dynamite review on how. So if you got some news to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content, because I'm on the road to 6K. Follow my social media down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now AEW Dynamite was a very pretty good show, and that's all I gotta say. We welcome to ringside where Jon Moxley music hits as the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion makes his way through an exciting crowd to start the show. Jon Moxley hangs out with the crowd for a bit before making his way to ringside, grabbing a microphone to talk about one of the first title he ever won, being right here in the Indianapolis. Jon Moxley talks about swimming upstream ever since he started back then, but delivering a message to those who said he never achieved great things. Kiss my you know what and watch me. He reminds everyone that the title on his shoulder is the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, a prestigious champion he has been chasing for 5 years, thousands and thousands of miles, travel across the ocean, and so many people saying that him holding the title live on AEW Dynamite was impossible. He talked about how deep one is willing to dig, how far they're willing to go to prove themselves. That's what AEW is all about. Jon Moxley directs his attention now to the Dunkhouse family, a group of very talented individuals who are associated with a creep. Over the weekend, they put a hit out on Brian Danielson, trying to injure Jon Moxley's friend and teammate. If you're going to put a target on Brian Danielson, you might as well put a target on Jon Moxley as well. And if you want to get violent, Jon Moxley will be around all night. He could sneak attack them, but he is suspect that won't teach them a lesson. So he's picking the bigger, baddest, meanest of them all. Jon Moxley challenged Powerhouse House to a match next week on Dynamite from Jacksonville, and Powerhouse House will accept only to find out how far Jon Moxley is willing to go. Hobbs will be sent to the ocean calling for rescue, but receiving none. He will find out that Dunkhouse is feeding him lies and that there is only one Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley drops the mic, leaving the ring to hang out with the crowd as he makes his exit before we cut backstage. This was a really good promo by Jon Moxley, and I'm glad to see Jon Moxley back on AEW Dynamite tonight. Really enjoyed that opening promo from Jon Moxley, latter part, while also progressing the ongoing issue with the Don Callis family. Happy to see Jon Moxley as the new IWGP World Champion and how that plays into AEW programming. Okay, backstage, Mercedes Moné addressed whoever it was that attacked her last week during her interview. She calls out Julia Hart for her remarks last week, turning her attention briefly to someone who doesn't want to face me at Double or Nothing, before putting the entire women's division on notice, saying that they don't want to mess with Mercedes Moné. Backstage at ringside, Adam Copeland makes his way to the ring before we see on screen that Willow Nightingale is being checked on backstage. After an apparent attack with Stokely Hathaway and Chris Statlander by her side, we cut back to ring as the lights go out, coming back on to reveal Julia Hart on the ramp and Brody King right behind the TNT champion. Brody King lays Adam Copeland out before sending him to the outside for more damage, as the referee checks on him to see if he can still compete. All right, so we get Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland confirms that he is still good to go, crawling into the ring as the match gets underway. While we go to picture. So we get a mixed tag team match: Adam Copeland and Willow Nightingale versus House of Black, Julia Hart and Brody King. This was a decent tag team match. Picture in picture, the break sees Brody King absolutely decimating the TNT champion, wearing him down as Julia Hart watches from ringside. The referee finally intervenes when Adam Copeland is brought to the ropes, and this gives Julia Hart a chance to get involved before Brody King drives the Rated R superstar into the bottom rope. Brody King sends the champ to the corner for a chop as we return from break. Brody King interferes, and I'm sorry, Brody King continues the attack until Adam Copeland fights back by biting the big man's head. He follows up by launching himself at Brody King with both men to the canvas as Julie Hart tries to will Brody King on from the corner. Both men back to their feet now, exchanging strikes until Brody King gets sent to the corner with a clothesline. Adam Copeland catches Brody King with a big boot now, trying to wear him down as he hand an impaler from the cover, but Brody King kicks out. Both men to their feet once again with Adam Copeland in the corner where he catches a charging Brody King with a big boot to the face. Dropping him to the canvas, Adam Copeland heads to the corner for a spear, but gets spun around with a massive lariat by Brody King. Head to the corner himself, now setting up for a massive cannonball senton the corner, but Adam Copeland evades in the nick of time. Willow Nightingale comes rushing down to the ring with Chris Statlander cheering her on as Willow Nightingale gets to the ring for a tag and takes down Brody King with a crossbody to a big pop from the crowd. Julia is now technically legal given the rules of the match, but wants nothing to do with her future challenger as Adam Copeland makes Brody King out with a spear. Brody King gets sent to the corner where Willow Nightingale hits a cannonball of her own on the big man, but the referee but the but as the referee deals with Brody King, Adam Copeland Julia Hart wallows Willow Nightingale with a chain. She locks Willow Nightingale in the Heartless, forcing a submission for the win. The winner of the match, House of Black, Julia Hart and Brody King. This was a decent mixed tag team match. Julia refused to let go of the hold, however, until Mercedes Renee Music hits and the CEO comes rushing down with a steel chair. Julia Hart escapes to regroup with Brody King on the ramp as Mercedes Renee stares down Willow Nightingale and Al Copeland looking on. The CEO music hits as we cut away from the ring. Good match here, particularly with the story of Brody King really laying into Brody King before Will can finally get into the match. Good developing here as we get Mercedes Renee showing up to further that story as well. We cut we cut to an interview between Renee Paquette and Samoa Joe, who calls for Strickland a resistant must sense before running him down for his past failure to win the championship, choking and Swerve just off target, promising this time will be no different. Samoa Joe assures his number one contender he will be the one to choke Swerve out at Dynasty. So we go to commercial break. We start to get a video package featuring FTR, but the Young Bucks call it to be a cut short due to time. Before promising to take out their friend during this upcoming trios match, Okada promised Pac he will not make it to Dynasty before the Elite walks away. Back at ringside, the Elite makes their way to the ring for our next tag match. Before next 6-man tag match, first out are the Young Bucks before the coin draws to signal the arrival of Okada to the ring. The Elite head down to the ring together as their opponents come out next. First up is Daniel Garcia looking to AMP himself with a little dance before Pentel Zero Miedo comes to the stage, followed by the rival Pac. The trios match make way to the ring as this match gets underway. So we get a trios match: the Elite versus Pac, Daniel Garcia, and Penta El Zero Miedo. This is a fun 6-man tag match. We start off with Pac and Okada in the ring, circling the canvas until the Young Bucks rush in, jumping Pac with Okada knocking Daniel Garcia and Penta El Zero Miedo off the apron. Tag made by Nicholas, but Pac lays into him with strikes before tagging in Penta for a double team and a near fall. Penta bring him to his feet for a chop, but Okada sneaks in while the ref is distracted, allowing Nicholas to turn things around. Young Bucks try to double team the Luchador, but are both dropped before Garcia tags in. Daniel Garcia goes after Nicholas, eventually mounting up for some punches with his fist and somewhere else. Daniel Garcia is still in control until Okada catches him from ringside, allowing the Young Bucks to regain the momentum as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. The Elite continues the attack at ringside, bringing Daniel Garcia back into the ring as Nicholas is in for more damage and humiliation towards the former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. Tied to Okada now, the Rainmaker keeps Garcia at bay with a Russian attack, sending him to the canvas with with a Russian with followed by a tag. Bye tag to Nicholas, but the Young Bucks double team only scored a near fall. Matthew grabbed a microphone at ringside, running down Tony Schiavone. Thanks for doing this during the PRP break, fellas. As we come back from break, now that we can hear what's going on, we hear him doing live commentary as he calls for Nicholas to tag him. Matthew runs down Garcia, telling him to show me something as he shoves him away before Daniel Garcia catches him for a back suplex after being told to put Matthew down. Tied to Pac as Matthews dropped the microphone talking in German, taking a German suplex from Pac, who hits Nicholas with one before taking to the turnbuckle for a missile dropkick on both Young Bucks and a moonsault to the outside to follow. Okada gets in the ring after approximately tagging in a standoff with Pac that ends with another sneak attack from the Young Bucks, who return to the ring before a 301 attack, but Penta gets a tag to intercept, taking the Elite down. This doesn't last long as the trio takes Penta down with a triple team, only for Daniel Garcia to intervene, followed by Pac, who hits a springboard cutter on Matthew. Pac drags Penta to the corner for the tag, sending nose to Chan Scary Pac. Sorry Pac with a Rainmaker before their pair Trey strikes Pac, gets sent to the corner, but catches Okada with a thirst kick, only for Matthew to stop him in the corner, but dropping him for the turnbuckle. Pac managed to get a tag to Daniel Garcia, however, but the Elite catches him with a kick. The Young Bucks followed by a tombstone power driver from Okada. Penta tries to get involved, but takes one for the Rainmaker as well, and Daniel Garcia takes a double super kick and a Rainmaker lariat for Okada to pick up the win. All right, the winner of the match, the Elite. This was a fun 6-man tag team match, but they're not done yet as the Young Bucks brings Daniel Garcia up to his knees for the EVP trigger. This is followed by the Young Bucks bringing a ladder, trying to decimate Daniel Garcia since his fouls with FTR ahead of their ladder match for the tag titles. But an angry Pac rushed in with a bell hammer to run the elite, or we get a reminder of the central continental rule of rules for as we go as the tag title match for the pay-per-view before we go to commercial break. Okay, quite like this trios match, thought they did a great job pushing the story involved and the action involving all 6 men was a lot of fun. Intrigued to see how the consistent and continental and the tag titles match plays out at Dynasty. So we go to commercial break. We come back to ringside as Taz welcomes Lionheart Chris Jericho to the ring for this meeting that's been broken between the Jericho and the FTW champion. The hook signal is lit as the man himself comes to the ring next. The crowd shows their support for their champ, and Taz says he's here to make sure things go nice and easy. Taz gives the floor to Jericho, who thanks Taz for helping him get Hook out here as he addressed what he did last week. He explains what he was trying to at Hook, but by pulling him away from the match last week before reminding him that Jericho is the learning learning tree. Well, yeah, learning tree. He puts over the people that have taken his advice in AEW and how they all succeed. Well, thanks to him, he's about wanting to bring both himself and Hood to the top of the wizard tree and breathe in the rarefield air before asking if Hook is ready to sit the Bernhard brand branch from the learning tree. Hook raised a microphone. Hook raised a microphone of his own to his face and gets his answer no. Okay, Jericho asks what Hook means by that, and the sheriff states he doesn't need Jericho's help. Jericho tells Hook not to be stupid, which caused the champ further tasks to interject. Jericho says he's trying to do something Taz hasn't done in 30 years, and this only rallies him, rallies the human suplex machine up as Jericho starts running Hook down with remarks that interfere to reference Taz saying Hook isn't as good as he thinks he is. Taz tries to tell Jericho he's getting out of hand, but Chris Jericho shoves him away. He were informed of we're informed of knee issues Taz has. He struggled to get back to his feet, and Hook rushes at Jericho, sending him to the corner, and he tells him he can beat him again. Anytime, anywhere, Hook tells Chris Jericho to get out of his ring despite Jericho pleads to step down, forcing him to take his leave to a na 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 hey hey goodbye chant from the crowd. Short, sweet, effectively that little meaning was never meant to go anywhere both sideways. But I think this will work well for what I needed to do for Hook and Jericho. Okay, we cut back to Renee Paquette, who is now sitting down with Swerve Strickland to address what Samoa Joe had to say earlier. Swerve Strickland addressed his shortcomings, but reminds everyone that he's here, that he always gets back up. Samoa Joe can call him whatever he wants, but this Sunday at Dynasty, he will be calling Swerve Strickland the new AEW World Champion. Renee Paquette asks what makes him sure he can beat Samoa Joe at Dynasty, but Swerve Strickland says this isn't something he needs to answer. Renee Paquette but to Samoa Joe as he runs the champ down some more ahead of their match at Dynasty. Really good reboot or really good rebuttal here from Swerve Strickland. A nice minor to what Samoa Joe had to say earlier tonight. Looking forward to this world title match at Dynasty. This was a very good segment by Swerve Strickland. Well, backstage segment, very good backstage segment by Swerve Strickland. Okay, back at ringside, Mariah May makes her way to the ring alongside Tony Storm and Luther for this next match. Out next is Deonna Purrazzo, and this match gets underway. So we get Deonna Purrazzo versus Mariah May, and this match, this was, I might as well say, this was average. This was a average match. Despite an early advantage from Mariah May, Deonna managed to take control for her near fall. But Mariah fights back, sending Deonna to the outside with a hard kick from the turnbuckle as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Mariah May keeps control of the match throughout, wearing Deonna down before bringing her back into the ring for more damage. She drives the Vertosa into the ropes before laying in some kicks in the corner, sending her across the ring as we come back from break, only for Mariah May to take a boot to the face by Deonna, who starts fighting back. Um, Mariah May kicks Deonna Purrazzo, but gets dropped for a near fall. Deonna Purrazzo takes to the ropes, but is intercepted by Mariah May, only for the Bartosa to lock in an armbar. Mariah May managed to get a leg on the bottom rope to force a rope break, getting back to her feet just before being dropped with a kick, but Deonna Purrazzo for a near fall. Mariah May evades a powerbomb before sending Deonna to the corner for a hip attack, followed by a DDT for the cover. But Deonna kicks out. Mariah May tries again, but she gets rocked by Deonna, who gets the pin and the win. The winner by pin for Deonna Purrazzo. This was a average match. The Women's World Champion rushed in for a beatdown on Purrazzo before Thunder Rosa runs in for the save, and Mariah May leave the ring as Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo have words about whether the Bartosa Bartosa needed any help, but Deonna Purrazzo gets pulled out of the ring by Mariah May as the champ goes for a Storm Zero on Thunder Rosa. No, Thunder Rosa powers out, laying the champ out with a punch before smudging lipstick all over her face. Short but sweet match between Deonna Purrazzo and Mariah May, with a bigger focus on the issue between Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa ahead of their match against Toni Storm for the Women's World Championship at Dynasty. Okay, backstage, Renee Paquette is with the Bang Bang gang, who addressed making new friends this past week ahead of a massive match for Dynasty, and a winner takes all match between Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaim for the Ring of Honor six-man title and AEW World Trios Championship. If you're not down with that, we got two words for you: guns up. Commercial break. Backstage, the Acclaim and Billy Gunn addressed the challenge laid out by Bullet Club Gold as they except for Dynasty. Max Caster lays out a challenge for a tag match at Collision. Okay, back at ringside, Orange Cassidy, comes to the ring for our next match. Normally all alone, in lights of and in lights of Trent Barreta betrayed last week, Shane Taylor comes to the ring next, accompanied by Lee Mortelli and Anthony Ogogo of the STP. Before this match gets underway, so we get Orange Cassidy versus Shane Taylor. And this match right here, this was pretty good for what it was. STP rise up on the apron, but are told to stand down by Taylor, and as he knows, Orange Cassidy has been looking for him since he took down Shibata recently. Orange Cassidy, with hands in his pocket, goes on the offense, only to be interrupted by Taylor, who sets him on the top rope for a jawbreaker that sends Orange Cassidy to the outside. With the referee Kopai, STP go on the attack before sending Orange Cassidy back into the ring, where Shane Taylor takes him to the corner for a massive chop, forcing him right back to the corner as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Shane Taylor is still in control as Orange Cassidy is brought back into the ring. Whereas the former Ring of Honor Television Champion wears him down before hitting a leg drop on a prone. Orange Cassidy on the apron, the former international champion, looks for where he rolls back into the ring. But Shane Taylor mocks Orange Cassidy, hitting a weak swings before laying him out with some heavy heavy hands of his own. Orange Cassidy heads to the corner as we come back from break. Shane Taylor goes for a chop. Orange Cassidy evades it, fighting back with some right hands from the corner before slamming Shane Taylor's head against the turnbuckle to create an opening, only for the STP to keep him at bay, allowing Shane Taylor to catch him with his hands. Orange Cassidy fights out of the grip, however, only for Shane Taylor to block Stun Dog Millionaire before Cassidy reversed a suplex to finish the maneuver. Orange Cassidy fights off Anthony Ogogo before going for an orange punch on Shane Taylor, but the big man lays him out before going for the cover, only for Orange Cassidy to kick out. Shane Taylor fights out of a beach break, only take and to take an orange punch and responds with a big boot. With a big response with a big right hand of his own. A second orange punch keeps Shea Taylor down long enough to get the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Orange Cassidy. This match right here was pretty good for what it was. STP rushed into the ring, sending the former champ up for a big left hand from Antiago. Matt Seidel and Chris Dance tried to save Orange Cassidy, but are laid out with a chair shots from Trent, allowing Shane Taylor to lay Orange Cassidy out with another big punch into a border city stretch from Lee Mortelli. Trent watches on before retreating up the ramp. STP laid their first over the fallen Orange Cassidy. Yeah, let's move on. Video package. Kyle O'Reilly returned to AEW, puts him at odds with his old friends in the Undisputed Kingdom ahead of challenge Roger Strong for at the AEW International Champion at Dynasty. Back at ringside, Will Ospreay makes his way to the ring for our main event. Before we go to commercial break, we come back to ringside as Claudio Castagnoli heads to the ring before tonight Dynamite main event gets on the way. So we get Claudio Castagnoli versus Will Ospreay. This was the match of the night. This match was fantastic, and this was the best match of the night. All right. Claudio rushed at Real Ospreay, taking him down for an early near fall before looking for the recall bomb, but will fight out of it, as well as the following All-Star from the former Ring of Honor World Champion. Claudio sends Real Ospreay to the corner now, but the aerial assassin take him down and to the outside, only for Claudio to get away from danger. Claudio continues to attack, sending Will Ospreay to the barricade, but Will Ospreay leaps over before jumping onto it for a leaping attack on Claudio. Cascanon. Claudio blocks a springboard attack, bringing Will Ospreay back in the ring for a running double stomp and a series of boosts to the chest of the assassin. Backbreaker from Claudio as he goes to work on Will Ospreay, but Will fights out of it before Claudio fights back, exchanging strikes between both men. Will Ospreay sent his knee for Claudio to hit an elbow to the back, only for Will Ospreay to hit an elbow on the back, only for Will Ospreay to fight back with a deja vu. Claudio escapes to the outside, as Will Ospreay goes for a dive, but gets caught in midair by Claudio Castagnoli. who slams him onto the apron as we go to picture in picture. But back from picture in picture, Claudio brings Will Ospreay back into the ring, continue wearing him down, eventually clinching in a chin lock as we come back from break. Will Ospreay finally managed to fight back, taking Claudio off his game before getting a near fall. Claudio fights back with some European uppercuts, but Will hits a from backslide for another near fall before going after the legs, only for Claudio to quickly escape the sharpshooter and lock one of his own on. The aerial assassin transitioning to a crossface for a near fall to break the hold. Claudio gets caught with a tiger driver but manages to kick out. Claudio sends Will Ospreay to the corner and sneaking a thumb to the eye before hitting a series of strikes, and he takes Will Ospreay to the canvas for a close near fall. Claudio starts mocking Will Ospreay now as the assassin gets to his feet, leaning to an exchange of strikes before Will Ospreay catches Claudio Cascano by surprise with a pin attempt for two. Will Ospreay goes for the Oscutter but gets slammed hard for a near fall by Claudio, who takes the ropes just long enough for Wellspray to respond with a Spanish fire for a near fall of his own. Hitting Blade gets countered into a big uppercut as Claudio Cascanoy strikes the cover, makes the cover, but Wellspray kicks out. Claudio calling in for the giant swing, but the assassin powers out before hitting a crow screw moonsault for a near fall. Hitting Blade follow, giving Wellspray the pin to win. The winner of the match was Osprey. This was the best match of the night. Fantastic main event and the best match of the night. This was a fantastic match right here. Okay. Will Ospreay leaves the ring as the Don Callis family goes after Cascanoy until Jon Moxley runs down. But to save Jon Moxley runs off Fletcher and Takeshita before trading blows with Will Hobbs, who eventually leaves the ring to regroup with the family. Will Ospreay noticeably leaves the scene, heading to the back, as the rest of the family stares down. Jon Moxley and Cascanoy from the ramp, while we get rundown of what's to come rest of the week between Collision, Rampage, and Dynasty. Also, main event between Will Ospreay and Claudio Cascanoy tonight. Really good way to push push the Blackpool Combat Club DCF story 4 ahead of Dynasty is not and it's not lost on me that Will was not wanted to be involved in the family affairs after the match. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. We come back to ringside as Swerve makes his way out, eager to have it out with Samoa Joe ahead of their match at Dynasty. Swerve strictly reminds everyone that he knocked Samoa Joe out, making him quiver and stare at he held the AEW World Championship up high. He shows Swerve Strickland that he's scared because he knows Swerve gonna beat him for the title at Dynasty. Swerve is out here, Chris Nada is out here, so Samoa Joe needs to come out here to meet him face to face. The champ exists as security is trying to keep Samoa Joe from getting physical, but as the champ approaches ringside, Swerve Strickland lays out the security guards with Swerve stomp from the turnbuckle. Swerve Strickland stares Samoa Joe down, saying he'd take the title from the champ, who retaliates, sending Swerve Strickland back into the ring before entering as he taunts Prince Nana. Prince Nana backs away into the corner, and Samoa Joe is pro, 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 preoccupied with him, leaving him open for a house call. Swerve Strickland goes up top, but is intercepted by the champ, who drops his charger with a muscle buster. Samoa Joe stands tall over Strickland, raising the title up high before finally leaving the ring as the show comes to a close. And a of closing segments, as Swerve calls out the champion, only for us to get a sneak peek of the brutality to come at Dynasty before the champ ends up standing tall to close things out tonight. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. Okay, let me give my honest opinion. AEW Dynamite was a very pretty good show, and that's all I have to say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highs, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on AEW Dynamite tonight. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content. Turn on post notifications because I'm on the road to 6K. And I will see you guys live on YouTube for some Fortnite tomorrow. Anyway, this your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.